G'day mates, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. Now, where were we? Let's see, it's beer o'clock here in Australia at the moment, so I'm in the middle of my third or fourth beer, so who knows how the gameplay is going to be going. Armchair generals, I think, tend to slip a little bit the more they drink, but we'll see how we go here. I reckon I've got a pretty good grasp of how things are likely to go. Now, it'd be really good if I can... Pozen? I can't actually read it because that stupid dickhead is in the way. I could probably just click it and find out. You know what? No, I can't. Either way, I think this is what we're going to want to take now. If we push down here, possibly take two provinces there, we might be in a pretty good position to hopefully cut off a couple more Germans. So let's push them off. There we go. We can get a bunch of them knocked off that way. Yeah, not looking well for these guys. These guys did a pretty shit job. Cruiser effort, yay, whoop-de-fucking-do. We don't need this at all, so we're gonna grab... I always wondered if you can stick nukes on the top of rockets and make a proper ICBM. I don't think you can do that in this game, so... I think, you know, dropping bombs is the only way. So we might as well just go capital ship effort and see if we can get anything that away. I'm going to turn the volume down slightly. It's screaming in my ear. So we're going to continue along. Over here, what are we doing over here? We're still pushing through over here. They're doing a pretty good job. Now their supply lines are a little bit open. Actually, significantly open. So I'm going to cut you off and send two of you back that way just to try and block off. Actually, the allies are beginning to funnel in now. So I'm going to hold off for now. Real question is, how do we get across this river? And probably up there might be a good way of coming down, but obviously the allies are not going to do much there. Fuck, this game annoys the shit out of me sometimes. Stop attacking. There we go. So they're going across there. Let's actually stop that. We're not going to win that battle. There's too many of them. Now, I've got 14 guys here. We are taking a little bit of attrition, so... Our best course of action is probably going to be to send half of them that way and the other half up to Lyon. Yeah, there we go. We'll run along this river for the time being. We'll probably catch a fair few guys. And again, I'm not bothered if we don't catch them. If they retreat, good for them, I guess. They survived. They can die another day. We still have the land back under our control. And if we can drive Vichy out completely, we will then have a very powerful France able to keep building up. And look at that. Look at that. The Australians doing fuck all over here. Good on you, mates. You're having a bit of a smoko over there. Good on you. You got a fallback line. Yeah, not doing a lot. Doing fuck all, in fact. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You're Australian, so I can forgive your little indiscretion over there. I can look it over. So, what have we got here? What have we got here? You know what? You know what? That is plains. I think? No, it's hills. Doesn't matter. If we can get these guys over here, we're going to snag a whole bunch of them right there. We only need one thing to be brought through. If we can bring our heavy tanks around, we're going to do a huge amount of damage. They're taking their sweet time in getting there. When they eventually get around, we're going to be in a good position. What's this? 10, 15, 20, nearly 30 guys. If we can knock down 30 divisions. Knock down 30 divisions, I will be very pleased with myself. I mean, it does involve us having to break through here with our very, very slow tanks. That is probably not something we're going to be able to do easily. Okay, so we've got all the tanks here. I'm actually going to leave a couple of you there. So you attack there. You guys attack there. And a couple of you are going to attack there. And you're going to attack there once they stop attacking you. Yeah, I don't think it's working quite as well as I hoped. The Germans, or actually the Italians, are doing a pretty good job over here, blocking us off. Come on, once we get to 100, then that'll double that attack there. You stop doing that. Go over that way. There we go. So we've got two things here we're pushing in that allow them to at least one of them will win, hopefully. And that'll cut off a shit ton of guys up here. Now there's no port for them to resupply from. There we go. Stop being dickheads. Attack that way. Okay, with that, we can basically just push on in. Now they will get a little bit of supply from the town here, but that is a pretty small thing. It's not a major concern. Come on, guys. Okay, push through that way. Now there you go, we've knocked off a huge shit. Come on, allies. Come on, mate. Now, okay, now we've just been knocked off as well. We've been completely blocked off. If I can get you to distract him, there we go. That'll buy us enough time to get our dudes up there. Okay, we narrowly avoided being pocketed ourselves. You get up there and begin pinning. They're about to break free. Come on, allies. I mean, there are hundreds of us. At least the Australians have finally got in the bloody into the mix of it. I think what we come on. The AI just does a shit job sometimes. Don't even worry about that. The allies have got that. You guys, you jump in there, and you help up there. So that's locked everyone down. None of them are moving anymore. And now if we can knock off at least two of them on the sides, that'll pocket them all into the centre. Even if this guy loses, he can do a lot of damage just by holding them there for a long, long time. And because they can't pierce him, he's actually not going to take a huge amount of damage. The enemy does have air superiority, apparently. That's interesting. It's interesting that the allies are focusing so much where it's not required. And you're actually getting forced back quite badly. Where are all the allies? They're all up here, I think. You know what? I actually think the AI has moved all the allied dudes up this direction. So we are pretty much being left high and dry down here. There's a lot of angry Germans and a lot of angry Spaniards coming up very, very quickly. Let's have a quick look what service by requirements. They're beginning to tap their manpower. You guys are on all adult serve. What is Italy doing? Service by requirement. G'day, cat. Yeah, they're fine. They're completely untouched. All adult serve. Let's have a look. That's us. Okay. Denmark is scraping a barrel. That's not good. You're also service by requirement, and you guys, why are you scraping the barrel? You haven't lost that many. France has lost 500,000. I no idea why they're scraping the barrel, but whatever. Either way, I think we're gonna. There's a lot of guys here. We're gonna knock everyone in. Actually, hold and attack. There we go. That doesn't work because the French are attacking. So once the French lose, and we take control of this, and there we go. Okay, hold and attack. Now, so that way we don't have to worry about combat width. Automatically gets filled up pretty much as high as it can go. In this case, an extra 20 somewhere. But either way, we've got them completely surrounded. We are going to kill off a shit ton of divisions there. What's that? We've killed off a couple of them already, but there are, what's that, 16, 17, 18, 19, so more than 20 divisions were in there before, and we're just killing them off very, very quickly. There you go. Done. Huge damage. Massive pocket there. Massive pocket. I think our next course of action is actually going to be to continue pushing up this way. If we can get up to Lyon, I'm going to send you guys there. I'm going to send half of you. Actually going to redeploy, strategically redeploy around to there. As quick as you can. You're not going through the enemy lands, are you? Good. Yep, okay, so they're redeploying up there. What we'll be able to do now is pinch. If you can go down 2 and we can go up 2, we're going to catch a fair few divisions in there as well. Maxed out our army experience. I wonder if that's relevant. It's probably not, because we're going to get a heavy tank in 2 days, so I will upgrade our heavy tank 3, and we'll use all our experience doing that, and that'll be really cool. Any minute now, a couple of days, what do we need? 1 more day, here we go. Okay, heavy tank 3, brilliant, we finally got that one, that will be useful. Now, I could go for that one there, that's 2 years basically. 1.5 to 2 years. I'm not going to bother with that, I don't think. That is a waste of research effort. You could go as well. What do I want? That's the thing. I may as well do it. There's nothing else I'm going to get. Everything else that I want has already been researched. I could probably just push ahead and take it. No, actually, no, I'll grab... I think I'm going to grab night vision goggles. That's what I want now. That'll help us begin to have an advantage over over the enemy. So, you guys are up there. You're rebuilding your stuff. I do want to switch over to Heavy Tank 3. And Heavy Tank 3 is going to be upgraded. Now let's have a look. We've got 500 experience. Engine is not very important, I don't think. Armor. How important is armor? That's the question. It is pretty important because then they can't pierce us, but I don't think they're going to pierce us anyway. So engine may actually be more useful here. Now that cuts our reliability down, I can deal with that later. Piercing's up high, which is good. Again, we're not going to need too much. Hard attack is good. Soft attack is there. I actually think... Let's have a look now. Reliability is up higher than normal. Hard attack is good. Armor is sufficient, and it's already upgraded on what we already are, and we're already blocking all their piercing, so it's probably more than I need. I could probably even cut back on armor and throw another, maybe even another main gun in. What do I want here? What do I want? I think I might cut back on armor and throw another main gun in. Now they're not piercing us at all, but the extra hard attack and the extra soft attack, you know, as pitiful as it is, might be helpful. I'm going to call you just a hunter-killer in, so I can recognize you at a glance. There we go, the hunter-killer, tank 3. Now that'll really step us up. They are better looking tanks as well. So there we go, heavy tank Mark 3, level 3. Let me think about that. How many do we need? 153. Let's have a quick look up here. We currently have, if I have a look at our heavy tanks, we are using, okay, so that's level 2. That's a variant of level 2. So there's actually we're still using the original heavy tank 1s in our backup divisions. So the majority of our tanks though are Mark 2, which is good, and they are the variant Mark 2, which is even better. Oh, I think what we're going to do is... I wonder if I could change something and actually cut these guys back a bit. Let's have a quick look. No, we need motorized is what we're short of. We're needing upgrading a little bit, that's fine. The artillery is good. I'm going to focus more on motorized instead. Now, I mean, I do need more artillery so I can throw it into total artillery 1.4k. If I were to throw support artillery in here, it's going to... Oh, it's almost nothing. That's brilliant. And throw that in there. And we've still got a couple of motorized divisions. If I were to throw a support artillery in here too, it's only another 192. So there we go. We've got artillery everywhere. That'll excuse me. That'll get everything well sorted. It'll bump up our attack across the board. You're actually doing really well. You don't seem to be attacking though, despite having a tick. So how about I get rid of that and we try creating a new order for you. Your job now is just to take Vienna. You've got the planning bonus? No, you've got no planning bonus at all. Whatever. Go for it. You obviously think you can win. Go for it. Your new artillery. No, you haven't actually got the artillery. So hold off for 1 day to get the new artillery in. Okay, now they got the artillery. Now we're a hell of a lot more powerful. Now you push for it, and that'll make us a lot stronger. You guys here, what the fuck are you doing? Whatever. You go that way. You guys go to Lyon, and you push northwards to Lyon. And that'll hopefully allow us to distract these guys up front while we hopefully catch them. Now, if we had air superiority, we'd be in a hell of a lot better situation right now. But we don't have it, and for some reason the Allies are not willing to give us air superiority. They're not transferring their planes down, which seems stupid. Like, we don't need air superiority over southern Norway. There are currently 300 Allied fighters up there. There are 900 Allied fighters there. Another 300 there. Another 900 there, which we probably do need. And 750 there. I mean, what are they doing? They are not doing anything useful. If you bring them down here to southern France, apparently not much happening down here, which actually makes me think I might be able to set up. You'll set it up here. I might be able to set up my own. I don't have very many of them. I wonder if I could set up. There's only 31 fighters. I could actually set up a little bit of air superiority. It's not going to make a huge difference, maybe, because they're probably going to. Naval bombs are doing bugger all. Probably my cat running around in the background. There you go. I've only got about 60 planes, 60 or 70 planes, but they may be able to actually turn the tide our way. Now there's nothing here. There we go. 300 enemy bombers. Strategic bomber is kind of cool as well. 1942. I might as well grab the next level bomber. Let's have a look here. Yeah, we can't get air superiority. We don't have enough for superiority, but we can knock off their superiority some of the time, and it will provide a little bit of a it'll provide a little bit of a bonus to us as we fight them. Now that's kind of cool. I didn't realize we could do that with such a small amount of fighters, but yeah, nah, it's not working. They've got superiority. We're doing the best we can, but it's not a huge amount. 1940, we are currently ahead of tech. We can all the way down to level 3 artillery. That is brilliant. Going to turn you over to improved artillery. We need 900 of you. And yeah, hear my cat doing stuff in the background as he always does. If we have any spare ones, we'll throw them onto you. But we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well here. Now if I can make this pocket, we're one step down, and you're moving on to Lyon now. You're pushing in. These guys are struggling because it's mountains here. They got 2 sets of mountains, whereas these guys had hills and urban area. Yeah, hills and urban to take. It's a little bit easier for them, for tanks at least. But if we can eventually break through, we'll be in a pretty good position there to pocket off a bunch of guys, provided we don't get pocketed as well. We're relying on the Allies, who are doing a shit job, doing a really, honestly shit job at, well, you know what, you're doing nothing. You actually may as well come down that way and hold, because if the Allies are doing nothing at all. Okay, you're there. You guys, I'm going to send half of you down that way. And there you go. Split you guys up through there. Now we've basically got Vichy completely surrounded, crossing a river here, but that's no problem. We can push through. I got no organisation here. We're nearly driving them back as well. And yeah, we're retreating that way is nice. We're doing a pretty good job here. We're doing pretty well. Okay, yes, here we go. Yeah, okay, they're beginning to retreat. What I need is you to attack that way. That'll hold them there until we can seal this off. Now, when you eventually win this battle, stop attacking him. Excellent. Now, you attack down that way. Okay. We're doing well. So you're holding them there. You're only one tank holding them though. That's a problem. You guys keep pushing down. There we go. We got them. We got them. We didn't catch all of them. We caught enough of them. And that I am happy for. We've taken Vichy as well. We've retaken that. So that's pretty much driven these guys out. Of course, again, the Allies doing a bum job over here protecting our flank. But we're driving Germany out pretty comprehensively as well. Germany's nearly beaten, in fact, 92%. But you know what? I think that's going to happen next episode. So this has been going on long enough. I've been Blxz. This has been Hearts of Iron 4. And yeah, it's doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. We went really quickly at the beginning, but we have slowed right down as we get into the long grind trying to encircle Germany here. And once we beat Germany, we then have to turn eastwards and take down the mighty bear, because we're still at war with them, and no doubt that shit will hit the fan very, very shortly. So I've been Blxz, take care, and I'll see you next time.